Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Journey of Spirits, place where we dive deep into the mysteries of life and beyond. Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary adventure, unlocking the secrets to thinking in 4 dimensions and seeing the invisible. Grab your favorite beverage, get cozy, and let's unravel the magic that lies beyond our everyday perception. The invisible walls of perception. Imagine you're walking down a path, bright, sunlit path. The sky is blue, the birds are singing, and everything seems just right. But then, out of nowhere, you bump into an invisible wall. You're confused. There's nothing there, but you can't move forward. Welcome to the world of invisible walls created by our minds. These walls are the limits we unknowingly set for ourselves, preventing us from seeing the world as it truly is. Reality is more than just what we see with our eyes or touch with our hands. It's about what we feel deep inside and how we understand those feelings. Do you ever wondered how to see the invisible? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know the secret. 1. The complexity of human perception. Human perception is as complex and vast as the galaxies above us. At the heart of this perception is something very special: desire. Desire is like a mirror, reflecting who we really are inside. It's the powerful force that gets us moving, chasing after what we want in life. Our desires are closely linked to how true and pure our intentions are. Without desire, it's like trying to light a candle without any air. Here's the important part. When our desires are true and come from a place of goodness, not selfishness or material wants, they can lead us to true wisdom and enlightenment. When we want things for the right reasons, for growth and positive change, we can truly understand ourselves and the world around us. 2. The power of meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool that helps us explore and understand our true selves, which is much more than just our physical bodies. Often people see themselves and the world around them in a very limited way. But through meditation, we can discover that we are not just our bodies. We are souls living within these bodies. Our consciousness is not trapped by the limits of time and space. There are many instances where people have experienced things in meditation that hadn't yet happened in our physical world. They've seen events before they actually take place. This suggests something fascinating. Our lives on Earth might be following a specific plan or pattern, one that exists in another dimension. A place beyond our usual understanding of space, unfolding into our world in its own time. 3. The flexibility of human destiny. Can we change our future? Absolutely, we can. When you make a change, it's like taking a different turn on that road, leading you on a new path, creating a future that fits with the change you've made. The amazing thing about human destiny is its flexibility. It's like water, and flow in different directions based on the choices we make. What's even more interesting is that our lives are shaped more by what we believe and feel than by what we do. The most important thing is how we see ourselves, like looking in a mirror. This image of ourselves in our minds influences everything we do. If we start seeing ourselves differently, like if we suddenly think of ourselves as stronger or kinder, our actions will start to change to fit this new image. It's like if you believe you are a good cook, you'll start cooking more. Changing the way we see ourselves can lead us to a different future. As our lives change, the way we see ourselves changes too. It's a cycle. The picture we have of ourselves shapes our life, and our life experiences, in turn, shape the picture we have of ourselves. It's really important to understand how powerful our thoughts and attitudes can be. Every big change in our lives starts with a change in our thinking. 4. The dual ways of seeing the world. We all see the world in 2 different ways. One way is based on our everyday life and what we can see and feel, and the other way is more spiritual. Long ago, people called these 2 ways of seeing the world the carnal mind and the mind of Christ. The first one is about what we experience through our senses and our deepest wishes. The second one is about seeing things from a higher spiritual perspective. There's a saying that goes, "The natural man doesn't understand the things of the Spirit of God." This means that when we only see the world in a regular, everyday way, we only focus on what's happening right now. The past and future don't seem real. But when we look at the world from a spiritual point of view, we see time differently. we understand that the past and the future are just as real as the things we can touch and see. 5. Focusing beyond our senses. What often holds us back in the spiritual world is relying too much on what we can see, hear, and touch. This makes us blind to things that we can't sense. To really understand and see these unseen things, we need to shift our focus away from what our senses tell us. Instead, we should concentrate on feelings and thoughts, imagining them until they feel as real as the physical world around us. When we think deeply and with focus, we can shut out distractions and get lost in a reality we want to be in. The key is to really focus on what we want, picturing it in our minds, moving our attention away from what our senses tell us, and focusing on the unseen world helps us grow spiritually. It lets us see beyond what is right in front of us. 6. The power of imagination. Since the beginning of time, those who look beyond the physical world have been able to understand these invisible things. This ability to see doesn't depend on our eyes or ears. We have to work on it and value it. Without this skill, we can't understand spiritual truths because they are only clear to us through this higher way of seeing. The more we practice this, the more amazing power we discover. By controlling what we imagine, we can shape our future to match our desires. Desire is what drives everything we do. If we didn't want anything, we wouldn't even lift a finger. Our actions are driven by what we want the most. For example, when someone overcomes an addiction, it's because their desire to beat it is stronger than their desire to continue it. The desires that really motivate us are the ones we focus on the most. Desire is knowing what we don't have but want, something that would make our lives better. Every desire, deep down, is about getting something good for ourselves. The bigger the reward we expect, the stronger the desire. There's no such thing as a completely selfless desire. Even the most noble desires have some personal gain in mind. If our desire gets weaker, our actions also start to fade away. The way the spiritual part of us talks to the everyday earthly part is through our desires. The secret to moving forward in life and making our dreams come true is to listen to these desires and act on them right away. It's like picking up a phone call from our dreams the moment it rings. 7. Achieving your desires. When we want something, almost like we already have it in some way. This idea is similar to what the philosopher Pascal said: "You wouldn't have sought me if you hadn't already found me." This means that just by having a desire, we are already on the path to achieving it. When we fully embrace the feeling of having what we desire and act as if it's already ours, we start to change our future to match this belief. Our beliefs have an amazing power to turn what we think into reality. Once we really feel and believe in our achieved desire, every part of us, our body, mind, spirit, and emotions, starts working together to make it happen. The best way to bring our desires to life is to imagine in our minds how it would feel if we already achieved what we want. This act of imagining creates a path for our desires to become real. 8. Visualization techniques. It can be challenging for a mind that's not used to it to believe in something that doesn't match what we can see, hear, or touch. However, there's a technique that can help us see and bring into reality events that haven't happened yet. This method might sound simple, but it's actually very powerful and was developed through a lot of research and practice. The first step in this process is to know exactly what you want. You need a clear desire or goal. Next, imagine an event that would mean your desire has come true, and see yourself as the main character in this event. It's like creating a mental movie where you're the star and your dream is coming true. The third step is to get your body really relaxed, almost like you're about to fall asleep. Find a comfortable place to sit, relax, and close your eyes. Then, with your eyes closed, focus your mind on the event you want to happen. It's like playing that mental movie in your head, feeling and seeing everything as if it were real. This process helps your mind accept the possibility of this event actually happening, making it more likely to become a reality. 9. Living your dream. Picture yourself right in the middle of the action, as if it's happening at this very moment. It's important that you're not just watching this scene like a movie, but that you're actually living it. Feel every part of this experience as if it's real and happening right now. To make this imagined experience feel real, It's key to choose an action that directly results from your wish coming true. For instance, if you dream of being promoted at work, well, there you have it, my fellow explorers of the unseen. We've journeyed through the mysterious realms of desire, meditation, and imagination, unlocking the secrets of the fourth dimension and beyond. Now it's time for you to take these insights and start seeing the invisible in your own life. But before you float off into the ethereal plane of wisdom and enlightenment, let's have a little heart-to-heart, or should I say spirit-to-spirit? Did you enjoy this cosmic ride? Are you ready to think in 4 dimensions and see the unseen? If you are, don't just sit there like a ghost in a haunted house. Smash that subscribe button like it's the portal to another dimension, 'cause it kinda is. Hit the bell icon to turn on notifications so you won't miss any future voyages into the unknown. Who knows, we might uncover the secrets of teleportation next. And hey, don't be a stranger. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Did you have any mind-blowing revelations? Do you think you can now walk through walls, or maybe just see them? Or perhaps you have a funny story about your own meditative adventures? Share it all. Let's get a conversation going that's out of this world. Remember, on Journey of Spirits, the adventure never ends, and neither does the learning. So until next time, stay curious, stay magical, and keep your spirits soaring. Peace out, fellow travelers of the cosmos. And if you ever find yourself questioning the reality of your morning coffee, just remember, it's all part of the journey. Catch you in the next video.